Soniq Wavez, Soniq Wavez. Watch what you listen to me, it's Soniq Wavez, Soniq Wavez, Soniq Wavez, Soniq
Hello, everybody. Soniq Wavez, we're here in the house. I'm J-Man Jack, and joining us is Alex Double A and Mr. Scotty Too Hottie. How's everybody doing tonight?
Excellent.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, our regular host will not be joining us tonight. He's on special assignment for Shady Mob Productions. But, yeah, hopefully we'll have him back next week. But in the meantime, we're going to hold the ship down here. And, yeah, we've got some few things to talk about tonight. But, oh, yeah, before we get started, I do want to just take a moment here to give a rest in peace to Ross the Boss. He was a guitar player in the metal band Manowar, and they've been around for a good minute and have a lot of fans around the world. And so, yeah, Manowar guitarist Ross the Boss passed away this week at 72. So, again, rest in peace, and thank you for the many years of shredding and great music from Manowar. And that being said, why don't we get right into our new bands of the week from around the world. And we got another band, interesting band of Chinese-American fellas from Atlanta, Georgia. And then the long-awaited band, we featured a band a couple of weeks back, Kerrigan from Germany. And they had their single out, Fighter. And, yeah, we really liked them and everything. Well, guess what? Their album dropped this week. And so I had it on loop, I guess it was yesterday, and oh my God, it's like every track is solid, you know, great fucking album, highly recommended. Anyway, and so, yeah, that'll be on the list tonight. And then we also have another new band from Croatia. So we got America and Europe in the house tonight, so let's get right into that. And where we at here? Our new bands. Here we go.
Wow, I am absolutely blown away by Chariots Overdrive's new album, The End of Antiquity. This Chinese-American heavy metal band based in Atlanta, Georgia, is taking the music scene by storm. The influences of Judas Priest and Iron Maiden shine through in their incredible sound, but they also bring their own unique flair to the table. Mixed and mastered by the talented Greg Hendler, these guys are on fire. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this epic album. Put on your headphones, crank up the volume, and rock out with Chariots Overdrive. Kerrigan has finally released their highly anticipated new album, Wayfarer, and it's absolutely epic. This old-school heavy metal band from Germany, signed to High Roller Records, truly brings the heat with their killer sound. Featuring Jonas Weber on vocals and guitars, Bruno Schotten on guitars, Jacob Zeblin on bass, and Jonathan Doring on drums, this album is a must-listen for any metal fan. Recorded, mixed and mastered by the talented Christoph Brandes at Iguana Studios, every track is sure to blow your mind. Don't miss out on this amazing release. Crank up the volume and rock out to Kerrigan's Wayfarer now. Oh man, let me tell you about Flesh and their album, Feeding Frenzy. These heavy metal guys from Croatia are absolute legends, and they've been rocking out since 2014. Rokinja's vocals and bass skills are out of this world. Mortej guitar riffs will blow your mind, and Kreshimir's drumming is just insane. Seriously, their music is like a punch in the face in the best way possible. If you're a metal fan, you need to check out Flesh and crank up Feeding Frenzy. You won't be disappointed. These guys are the real deal.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo from somebody. Could that be Scotty? Oh, hold on a minute. I apologize. That was
Not
me.
this time. Not this time.
Okay. No, I just shared the stream out to a bunch of places and I forgot to turn the volume down. No problem. All right, so
I'm gonna tell you this. Kerrigan, I cannot wait to listen to that album. I love that album cover. I'm not gonna lie. I'm judging a book by its cover, but I can't wait because they sound really good.
Oh yeah, like I said, every track is dead solid. Does not disappoint. And not for nothing, then 2023 they did the album Blood Moon, which is also absolutely solid. So these guys now have two really solid albums out there. Kerrigan, yeah, absolutely, go check them out. They're on YouTube. Also, the Bandcamp, you can purchase the album. A lot of these bands, they have vinyl out. If you're a vinyl aficionado, you can get that stuff through Bandcamp. In fact, the first band, Chariots Overdrive, believe they actually have cassettes. If you're a cassette freak, they actually made some, in addition to digital downloads and everything. So different bands have their product besides the downloads you can get, in different formats. Some even still have CDs and stuff. So check out our new bands and again you can find them on our Soniq Wavez playlist for sure, and also the links will be in our description. And do support these bands if you like them, and let us know, sonicwaves@gmail.com, if you have any bands in your area that might need some exposure. If they've got a YouTube link, that's all we need. Turn us on, and we'll turn the world on to them here on Soniq Wavez. And so, any thoughts from you gentlemen on the, I know, Alex, you like Kerrigan there.
Yeah, I mean, Kerrigan's cool. The Chinese American band, that's pretty cool. Like we kind of forget how diverse music can get, and not only that, but they sound great too. And even the third band too, they sound good. But I think what stuck out to me was definitely you hyped up Kerrigan, and I was like, ooh, let me see what they got, because I remember featuring them a while back, and I was like, it's nice to see like them grow, as we feature them, and it's not because we feature them, but it's like it's nice to see their like story, progress. Over the months, so.
Yeah, good band from Germany. So, all right. I want to move on to a piece of musical news before we get to our songs that we've created. That was in the news this week, and I actually stumbled on this last week originally. It was it came in my news feed right after the news about the old Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta mess and everything. And it turns out that we have a promoter in Southern California, and there was a huge punk fest that they do every year. And this year it had to get canceled. Because the promoter, a fellow who goes by the name of Nacho Corrupted, he's been accused, and it is now officially in the court's hands, and it's lawyers' hands and everything. Accused of, let's say, diddling some underage girls, and it was a number of different girls not connected to each other, but they're all kind of telling the same story, sort of thing. And when these revelations came out, one by one, the bands that were built, and this was a huge festival, a lot of bands, a lot of well-known punk bands, if you're into that world. But one by one, they all started dropping off the show to the point where they had no show anymore. And so now Nacho is going to be dealing with, litigation and legal problems. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I did want to play just a little clip from this fella on YouTube here, Dan Frampton. He's a podcaster, kind of covers the punk scene. And I'll just play a little bit of, just get the story on this. Let me pull up my screen share here. And this was the canceled festival.
A promise on one of my live streams that I would not look at another lineup for as long as this year was a year. Throughout 2026, no more lineups. But unfortunately, I have to look at this lineup because there's a lot of drama surrounding it. So it looks like a pretty good thing. You got the Subhumans, legendary punk band. They're going to be headlining this thing, or I guess they would have been headlining this thing. And then just a lot of other bands, a lot of really recognizable bands over here, a lot of bands that I would have loved to have seen, a lot of bands that people would travel to see, especially at a big time festival like this, all happening at the Belasco in LA. This was set to go down March 28th of this year. So that's basically a week away from time of recording over here. But as we're sitting here, you saw the title, you saw the thing when we came in here, it says CY Fest was canceled. And that's because their promoter over here, this guy Nacho Corrupted, not a very great name, doesn't really roll off the tongue, but you got Nacho Corrupted over here, and apparently he's being accused of a lot of stuff, okay? We have so many allegations coming towards this guy and a bunch of people boycotting the fest. So before we get into it, you got to know that this guy's booking agency or whatever is called Nothing Less Records. I'm not exactly sure what kind of operation he has over there. Maybe a little record shop, maybe a little record label. But either way, he's a show organizer that was putting on a bunch of shows in the LA area. And one of those shows is a big fest called CY Fest. But just a couple days ago, this account came out called Feral Bonobos with one of those carousel slides asking people to boycott the fest for all these reasons. The caption reads, Nacho Corrupted promotes various events around LA, including LA Punk Invasion, as well as CY Fest and its pre-shows. CY Fest is happening this month, so get the word out. Please share and make both the bands and the attendees aware. For those that are still going, please create a protest at the venue so that we can make sure that 2026 is the last year for CY Fest. So a lot of big words over here. And then you go a couple scrolls down in that carousel and you see a ton of allegations coming towards Nacho Corrupted. Government name, Ignacio Rodriguera. Sorry, I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm extremely Canadian. Now, all the names of these victims have been redacted, and that is great because all of these victims were children. All of these victims were underage, and they all...
Okay, here we go again with the pedophilia.
Jesus.
So, yeah, you want to get into, and again, the social media, somebody started a social media war and essentially put this guy out of business and got the bands to drop out.
I'll say very similar things. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. They do get pretty graphic, but I do suggest if you want to see them all, you can just go over to Feral Bonobos over there on Instagram. Now, I'm not necessarily going to read all of these accusations. I will leave them right here. You can pause it and read it, or you can go over to that Instagram page. But it's a lot of really nefarious, disgusting stuff, and all you really need to know that it's multiple women saying very similar things, and they're all underage. These are the kinds of accusations, these are the kinds of allegations that are being thrown at Nacho over here, but this is not where it all started. It snowballed into this. It all started over here with this artist known as Erotic Rat. Now, Erotic Rat is somebody over there in the scene, somebody over there around all of those LA degenerates or whatever, and it started with the band Ocho Calacas. Sorry, I'm butchering the pronunciation. But she claims that she had an intimate relationship with their trombone player, Giovanni Isis over here, back when she was 16 years.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, he goes into some detail there about some folks there in the LA scene, and again, that's excuse me, Dan Frampton. You can find him there on YouTube. Has a pretty good podcast there. Does a good job of covering the punk scene, and so yeah, that's kind of what happened with that big ass festival down in LA that got canceled. Again, the promoter got is now being accused by multiple people of fooling around with the underage. Not a good look. And it was enough to get bands to pull out and pretty much put the kibosh on that festival. Any thoughts, guys?
It's not good, especially pedophilia around now, and like with the times and everything, and these files being released, it's just not good. There's a lot of eyes on it, and especially with the internet, like everything stays there. So like you got to be careful what you send out, what you talk to people about, and you just don't do that. Don't be a pedophile. Like that's
Yeah.
that's fucking basic behavior. It's just don't be a pedophile. Like
Yeah, it really makes you wonder. But I mean, just the fact that this other site popped up and posted all this stuff and all these allegations, and literally overnight, these bands started canceling one by one, enough to put that festival out of business. I mean, and this all happened like in the space of a week. And so again, the power of social media, that's what really blew me away. And so, yeah, that is some food for thought. So, yeah, we'll be kind of following this case here and see what happens to Nacho Corrupted, the name he chooses to go by.
I've got an opinion.
Yo,
Scotty, what do you think?
So this dude was what did he do again? What was the role? Give me a word. Define.
he's the promoter.
So he promotes the event, right? And correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, but usually if you're like a promoter for rock music, you kind of get a lot of tail, right? A lot of metal chicks, or am I just, like,
Well,
is
he-
it not the same?
He's mainly in the punk and hardcore world, but
Yeah,
your
punk
answer,
and hardcore.
your answer to the question is yes. I would say, being involved in the music business myself for many a year, the answer is not only yes, but yes with the clause that you can absolutely find plenty of tail that is of legal age.
You see, there you go. So I suppose my question being is that this dude could have pulled tons of emo chicks who are of age, yet he just like, nah, I'm gonna go for the 13-year-old. Yeah. I'm like, come on, bro, come on, man, come. What do you
Well,
call the P.
I don't
Diddler?
know. Okay, first of all, I don't know the exact
Well,
age.
hypothetically speaking,
I mean, it could have been 15, 16.
I don't make it any better.
But but still, yeah, he
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Could be a case that he thought they were older. It's an argument he
But
might
12
make
of them?
for it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Like I said, the latest update was that it's all in the hands of the lawyers in the courts now. So we'll have to see how this turns out. But yeah, mixing pedophilia with the concert promotion, not a good idea, not a good look. And so,
Not a good idea.
yeah.
Word of
So
advice: always ask for an ID. Just what about the ID?
yeah,
What about-
yeah.
Don't be a pedophile.
Yeah, that too. Don't be Epstein, but wait, I don't even know what to call this. The grunge
Just-
Epstein, grunge-stein,
Just tell her you're just checking to make sure she's old enough
Yeah,
to vote.
I'm just checking. Yeah, just checking.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Anyway, that being said, let's pay a few bills here real quick, and then we'll get
I got
new
he's not
music.
your promoter. Not your promoter.
We'll be back.
Welcome to Shady Mob Productions, where the vibes are always right and the passion runs deep.
Step into the sports network of N1 from the End Zone. Sit down for unfiltered conversations on Port City Uncensored and surf the sound waves with Soniq Wavez.
Different worlds, different shows. Click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it. Guys, if you're into sports, wrestling, or just need some positivity and motivation, check out N1 from the End Zone and click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area and want the best cut of your life, go check out Headspin's Barbershop, located in South San Francisco, the official barbershop of N1 from the End Zone.
Port City Uncensored. Port City Uncensored. Port City Uncensored!
Listen up, dog owners. Every month, BarkBox delivers 2 brand new toys that will make your dog lose their mind, plus 2 full-size bags of treats so healthy you'll be tempted to steal one yourself. Trusted by over 8 million dogs who have literally never written a bad review. We're talking fully customized, tiny terror toys for Chihuahuas, indestructible beasts for your Rottie, allergy-friendly snacks for the drama queens with sensitive tummies. Even extra subscriber-only goodies if you want to go full spoiled. Right now, new subscribers get a free extra toy in every box for a whole year, and shipping is forever free. So stop letting your dog down and click the link in the description or scan that beautiful QR code and get your first BarkBox today. BarkBox, because your dog deserves better.
Soniq Wavez! Feel the bomb!
All right.
All
Back.
right.
Okay, so we got some new tunes for you guys.
Yeah, some grunge-stein. That's such a funny fucking word.
The what?
Grunge-stein, because you're making Epstein with grunge, or whatever the fuck the guy's promoting.
Oh.
Hey, what's his name? That's Nacho Grunge-stein. Not your promoter anymore.
Not now, yeah, not mine either. All right, so Scotty, you want to go up first here?
Yeah.
All right, and let's see. Your tune is called Club East, though. Is there any particular inspiration behind this?
Yeah, I was thinking if, well, you're pretty fucked up on cocaine and some strip club and what's it called, Shanghai, China, what would you be listening to? And I kind of feel like that's what I came up with, right? So it's like, yeah, pretty much that type of vibe.
Okay, well, let's give a listen to Club East.
The end.
All right. That was Club East. Scotty Too Hottie. So, yeah, interesting tune. Yeah, I was I was thinking as I was listening to that you know, um, well, my first thought is, why is it every time I play one of Scotty's songs, I feel like I should have dropped some acid beforehand? You know, I could just think of myself like being in a club, uh, being in a club after they closed, and somehow I got locked in. you know, and I had dropped some acid or maybe did some Molly or something earlier. And, I know I'm going to be stuck in here until some cleanup crew opens in the morning. Just wandering around, and I figured out how to turn the lights on and shit, and the strobe lights and all that shit. And so, but yeah, this would be playing in the background like in a loop,
Yeah,
had,
that's
had a little bit of a spooky edge to it, you
yeah.
know.
It felt like you're somewhere like east, Club East, of course, but like the east side of town. It's like dark, it's raining, it's like neon
You're
lights,
somewhere you shouldn't be.
futuristic. It's like ugh, like
Hey,
fucking. Let me hold my holographic wallet. It's like futuristic fucking rhythm. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
my holograms. Like
yeah. Trying to think of a few film directors that would make use of that.
John Wick.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I would say
I'd
Maybe
have to
even
make it
John.
more aggressive for a shootout because right now I feel like it's more of like you're getting a fucking doing acid in the bathroom, right? You like it's a John Wick, but it's before the shootout, not the actual shootout. You know what I mean? It's like before you get to the party, then it like shit hits the fan. It's like that ambient music. So I'm trying to like
I,
get what Jack says.
Yeah, I know. I can picture in my head where like the main protagonist walks through this like club scene and sees all this shit with like women, strippers, money thrown around, cuts to different scenes of
Yep,
like money leaving
exactly.
the hands of the villains, the
Yeah,
ne'er do gooders, and he's like walking through, looking around, panning left
he's
and
down the
right,
rabbit hole.
these and shit, and then he like meets up with the boss, and this shit plays in the. It's like toned down, it's like muffled. You know what I mean? You can still hear the bass and feel the bass and shit. It's like you can hear. I feel like this song will be good for that.
Yeah,
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 that's what the fuck I was thinking. What I was thinking of when I was making the song, right, is that like I like to like I say, I like to make it for like when you get into a shootout, but I also like to change up to it's where it's like it's in different phases. It's like okay, so this is before the shootout, like before the storm. It's like Nelson was he's gone. Like Alex was saying though, it's like you're pretty much seeing like a shady part of town, like the east side. Like you're in a part of town you shouldn't be like. It's like that Tom Cruise movie, Eyes Wide Shut, where he's like seeing stuff he's not supposed to be seeing. You know what I mean? That's why you
yeah,
got that eerie classical piano in the background because it's like it's got the techno mixed in, but it's also got this somewhat like ominous, elegant presence, right? So it's like,
yeah,
yeah, it's a nightclub. What if it was? It sounded like what if it was
Yeah,
a
about that.
cathedral before it was a nightclub, right? So I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, it's like a John Wick, but it's like a monologue, like he's talking to someone while this is playing in the background, like that type of dark, seedy atmosphere. But it's pretty much like this: that if I'm taking acid and I wake up and I start hearing this, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be here.
Not something they're going to be playing in the post-op wing at the hospital. So,
No, probably escaping the hospital though.
yeah, for sure. All right, well, yeah, good tune, good tune there,
Thank
good Club East. I like it. Yeah, good job. All right, so Alex, we'll move on to your selection here now. Your song is Max Starborn.
So this is a song that I wanted to. It's like wanted to resemble like Flash Gordon almost, like this hero, this epic, like He-Man, like he is the guy, the main hero, and this like
He has the power.
this alternate like saving the galaxy type of environment, this like sci-fi, like rock and roll arena synth. Yeah, so that's the type of vibe I wanted. I don't think it mentions like his name. I think the lyrics are a little like wonky, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make a video of this because I don't know. I think it'll be really cool. But yeah, I thought of a couple names of like, what sounds like an epic, like sci-fi galactic hero's name, and I'm like Max Starborn. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Here it is.
Well, because they made an X-rated version called Flesh Gordon.
Oh my!
You didn't know about that? Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
I do not, man.
Oh yeah, and they had a bunch of one of the characters was Dr. Jerkoff. So yeah, look into that Flesh Gordon. It was a legit.
Dr. Jerkoff.
Yeah,
That's my gamer tag on Xbox.
yeah.
That's not something you would get. That's not
It was
something
a
you would get.
parody. It was a parody of Flash Gordon, and so it was Dr. Zarkov. So it was like,
Jerkoff. We meet again.
yeah.
I must prepare the lube.
Anyway, it's out there. You do a search on it, but that came out. I want to say probably late '70s.
I know Ron Jeremy was definitely in that.
Flesh Gordon
Yeah.
Gordon against Dr. Jerkoff and his Virgin Knights.
Dr. B.
Yeah. So anyway, let's listen to this tune, Max Starborn, while we fantasize about being Flesh Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Max Starborn. So yeah, I like that. Definitely 80s vibe.
Yeah, super 80s, kind of like, again, synth, arena rock is what I did some research about it, and it's that type of like genre. And I didn't really want, I like the lyrics kind of like, like I want your love as in like, like I want your affection as Max Starborn is a hero, but he starts from nothing, right? He is someone who was once not hated, but looked down upon, and he's just looking for redemption. He's like, how can I want something new out of this. I want to be a hero. I want the people's love, So that's kind of what I was aiming for. The AI kind of like, I don't know, it was a little wonky, but I don't know. I like that. Like, I feel like this guy can definitely. My vision of the video is him flying through with his ship, purple neon, like, or like pink, you know what I mean? And you just see him in his outfit, like cool haircut, like flying through, and then like him, doing good deeds, but also like showing off his past, you know what I mean? Like where he wasn't such a good person and he was younger and a lot more naive with what he was doing and time and his power, So that's kind of what I wanted to see from the videos. I wanted to like make that, but man, I can't find anything that gives me more than, I wanted to get like a minute and a half, maybe like, like a 3-minute long video from it, but I can't seem to find one. But that was my prompt, I guess. That was my
Yeah.
request.
I think that was your masterpiece, man. Because I was thinking Scarface, Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon. I'm thinking like every 80s cheesy action, sci-fi, thriller shit. It's like it's got the you know what I mean?
Flashdance.
Yeah, it's got yeah. Well, that's that
like
kind of
it
flash.
came right off that soundtrack, especially the guitar work. The name of that guitar player that played on that film soundtrack escapes me at the moment, but
it sounds
yeah.
80s as fuck, though. I like it. It definitely sounds like Flash Gordon and not Flash Gordon.
Okay. But yeah, definitely had the vibe. Yeah, it definitely could have been off of.
It's got the good vibes, not the fleshlight vibes. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it could have been on a lot of different soundtracks on 80s out of the 80s genre. So yeah, I
VHS.
like it. Good, and of course we're all fans of the 80s here on Soniq Wavez.
When
so,
shit was affordable.
Yeah, relatively speaking, and yeah, we still had a lot of fun without the internet, surprisingly, and it put out a lot of good music too. Anyway, that being said, let's move on for our final piece, which is from yours truly here, and I put together a little music video, which, by the way, is up on my YouTube channel. And we were talking before the show about women. Sorry, ladies, but you do see all guys here usually, and so it's a sausage fest, and
big
conversation sometimes steers in certain directions, and so yeah, this might pertain to some of what we were talking about. The name of the song is Anatomically Correct, and it's a lyric video, so you can follow along. Yeah.
Your politics, just as long as you don't have a dick. The I don't care if you do vote blue. Just don't try to look like my brother Lou. I want no surprises when the pants come down. I don't want to deal with no tranny clown. She's got the right parts, all in the right place. That girl is anatomically correct. Anatomically correct. No fooling me. It's plain to see. She is anatomically correct. She is anatomically correct.
All right.
One for the charts. One for the charts. That's
I see you laughing back there.
that was that was pretty good. That as long as she doesn't look like my brother Lou. That's pretty funny. Uh,
Yes. Yeah. So again, the video is up on my YouTube channel, and yeah, it's there. What'd you think, Scotty? Scotty actually got a preview of this the other day. Scotty, you there? Did we lose you?
something's probably going on.
But, all right. So yeah. So
I like it. It's definitely one of the more better songs that's come out of this. But yeah, I think this is that's a good one, man. I like the visuals add a lot more too, man. All right, I'm gonna have to piece together something because
yeah. Well, I told you. Oh, there he is. Yeah. What's up, Scotty?
Yeah, I have to say that's probably a lyrical fucking masterpiece. I don't care what your politics, just don't have a dick.
Yeah.
God damn, son, that's straight fucking bars.
Simple to the
It's
point.
simple. Just don't have a dick. I don't care what your politics are. Okay, yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll get banned if I say that on Tinder, but god damn, it's worth a shot.
Well, my video is up on YouTube and Rumble, so nobody's taking me down. It's on Facebook too, by the way, and it's getting some views. But yeah, that can go along, and I'm sure I'll have to put out a greatest hits catalog one day, and that'll go right alongside the STD Jitters and My Neighbor's a Shit Dick and all my other great tunes. So yeah, so that concludes our new music segment for Soniq Wavez here, and as we come to a conclusion of another fine episode of Soniq Wavez. So again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, or if you're watching a replay later, we thank you. Hit the like button, please. Take a moment to do that. It costs you nothing, helps us out a lot. We appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back next week with more music and fun and merriment. And so, yeah, you guys, why don't you do your plugs, Alex?
Again, guys, check out Shady My Productions for the content you're seeing here as well. Soniq Wavez on Saturdays. Oh, yeah. A&A Radio for finance. Anyone from the End Zone for your sports news. The season, football is over. However, Nelson will be doing he should be doing some baseball stuff later on. I know he's a little bit of a fan because he's kind of been talking about it, but that's later on. Usually the first couple usually the first month of baseball is kind of it's kind of a toss up. It's kind of a coin toss. He was doing well, a lot of trades, but you check out him. Port City Uncensored Thursdays with your host J-Man Jack right here. I do an appearance. I come on sometimes. Scott comes up. Nelson, we kind of have like an ensemble, Jack has the guests, and yeah, guys, I'll do Nelson's outro as well, guys. Yeah, if you have the desire to be great, you have the power to be great. All right, never forget that, and go forth in life with the ability to be great. All right, Stay tuned for more. Click that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. All right, and check out more Soniq Waves, man. Check out our other channels on other platforms as well: Facebook, Instagram, Rumble. We're on Rumble, right, as well? Or
Been posting on Rumble, and we also live stream on X too.
there you go, on X as well. And yeah, guys, check it out. Yeah, I don't know, Scotty, if you guys want to add in some plugs, but that's it for me.
Scotty,
Yeah,
anything
I've
to
got
plug?
some new plugs. Well, I got plugs, not butt plugs though. We're not Flesh Gordon here. So, my cybersecurity advice. Cybersecurity advice is this: your router.
Everybody has a router that connects to the internet. I would recommend that if your router is made in China, it's time to get a new router because of, believe it or not, shit's getting more expensive, with what world events and whatnot. So before routers skyrocket in price, I would try and get one American made because everything's better when it's made American. And the reason why is because, you know, you know what they say about shit made in China, right? It doesn't last. It breaks the fuck down. So I'd recommend making sure if you can, to make sure your equipment's American made because Chinese can just install like backdoor shit in there, like in your router. So the more you know, right? It's like getting a car that's a Tesla, but it's made in China, but the Tesla has C4. Well, because it's made in China. Well, fuck China. Oh, so that's my 2 cents. Oh, anyway,
All
Shitty
right,
Mob Productions in Port City Uncensored. Yeah. Also,
all right.
if you have the power to be great, you have the desire to be great. It's meow or never. Meow or never.
All right,
My,
words of wisdom
my
from Scotty: meow or never. All right,
she's a
got it. All right, Port City Uncensored will be on Thursday night. We also have a city council meeting here in Stockton that we live stream, so be doing that. Excuse me, on Tuesday, Thursday, of course, our regular Port City Uncensored. We had a really cool show the other night, and looking forward. Also, I'm going to be in some meetings this week with another local media person here in Stockton, and we may have something new in addition to the regular Port City that will be kind of extending on to it regarding the local election and candidate clown show and everything going on here. So I will keep people up to date as it progresses, but it could be something really cool. So and then of course next week we'll be back here.
Oh,
the
let's
Sonic.
not forget. Let's not forget. If you guys know any bands, let us know, man. We would love to interview them. We would love to. If you guys are in a band, come on the show. Visit
Yeah.
that email that's been scrolling around right here. Email us, send us a message, see what's going on. Just say hi if you want as well. And yeah, man, we had Fire and Ice on here it was a couple months ago at this point. But yeah, it was great, and hopefully we can get more bands on, and go from there because we want to interview them and show you guys some cool bands, cool content, and some different artists. So yeah.
Yeah, and also, if you're in the music business, maybe you have a recording studio, you're a producer or an engineer, or someone who's in talent management or a promoter. Hopefully not nacho corrupted, but you know what I'm saying. You may have another role and be somewhat successful in the music business, or at least trying to get going or something. And we'd like to have folks like that on the show too. Because there's a lot of people behind the scenes that help put on the shows and record the content and do the stuff that we finally see and hear. And so it'd be good to hear from some of those folks too as well. So again, email right there. It's simple to remember. Soniq Waves here with the Q and the Z at gmail.com. So that being said, thank you for everybody that stopped in and that will be watching us later. We'll be back next week. Thank you, Alex and Scotty. And hopefully Nelson is out there doing his thing, and we'll see him again soon. So, yeah, we will see everybody later. And
Remember, it's meow or never.
Bye,
oh
guys.
yeah, and I'm still dealing with the mask guy. So yeah.
You got your guitar back.
Sonic Wavez. Sonic Wavez. Watch what you listen to. Listen